Hi guys, welcome to my very first makeup tutorial. This is the first time I'm doing this. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Welcome to Beauty Flight. My name is Jackie. I'm a flight attendant as well as a freelance makeup artist. So today's video, it's like I said, is going to be a makeup tutorial on this look that I did today. It's a really pretty like purple look. I don't really know what I was going for, but I hope you guys like it. And if you're interested in watching, then just stay tuned. Hey guys, so here I'm just using the L'Oreal True Match in W5, just stippling that on with a beauty blender. And next I'm just taking the Maybelline Age Rewind Concealer and just applying that underneath my eyes, as well as just down the center of my nose, right on my forehead and just on my Cupid's bow, just to add some highlight. And then again going back in with my beauty blender and just stippling all that in to just make sure that everything is blended smoothly and melts together nicely. Now I'm going to be contouring with the L'Oreal True Match, and this is a few shades darker than my natural skin color, as you can see. Just using an angled brush here, stippling this on below my cheekbone, just contouring also my jawline, my neck. Going to be going on my forehead here. And now I'm just going in once again with my beauty blender and just blending that all out. My cat's butt was in the way, so I had to push him away. Now I'm just showing you here how I'm contouring my nose using that same liquid foundation that I used to contour my cheekbones, forehead, and jawline. Same thing, and then just blending it out with the beauty blender. And here I'm just going in with the loose setting powder by Maybelline Fit Me. This is in number 15. I swear by this stuff. It's so good. It's always lasted me so long throughout the day. You want to just make sure to get on the eyelids, in the corners of your nose. That's where a lot of the makeup likes to sit. So just be sure that you set every crevice of your face, to say the least. And now I'm just going in with one of my favorite bronzers. It's by Rimmel, called Natural Bronzer in the shade 027 Sundance, and just applying this just right on top of my cheekbone and all the areas that I previously contoured with the liquid foundation. Alright, so now I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me blush. This is in the color Rose. Really pretty color, and just applying this with a little blush brush on the apples of my cheeks. Then after that, I like to take the powder brush and just kind of go over everything just to make sure that everything is blended. Alright, so now I'm going in with the e.l.f. highlighter. This is in the shade Moonlight Pearl. It's such a pretty color. And to apply this, I'm just going to use a eyeshadow brush. You can always wet the brush if you want. You can use a fan brush, whatever you prefer. But I like to use this little eyeshadow brush and just apply it right above the cheekbone. And just going down the center of my nose here, just highlighting all the center points where the light is going to naturally hit my face, as well as my forehead, and just a little bit on my Cupid's bow as well. And now I'm just going in with the Too Faced Eyeshadow Insurance. This is the 24-hour eyeshadow insurance eyelid primer for your eyeshadow. This is going to really help keep your eyeshadow to last all day and night, and then also make the pigment stand out a lot more. I love this. And now I'm just showing these two really pretty palettes that I have by Huda Beauty. The pigment in these palettes are incredible. I love it. All right, so I decided to go with this color here. It's called Royal. Such a pretty shimmery purple color. And I'm going to be using a flat eyeshadow brush, just spraying it with some of the Maybelline setting spray just to wet the brush a bit. I find that when you wet the brush, it just helps the pigment stand out a lot more and look a lot more vibrant on the eyelid. So that's what I'm doing here. So just taking that wet eyeshadow brush and packing the color on my lid. Just on my lid only. I'm not going up into the crease or anything just yet. We're going to do a transition color there. So right now this is just the lid color. Alright, so next we're going to go in with this light pink color in the shade Shy. This is going to be our transition color in the crease. I'm just using a dry angled brush. And I'm just going to start this in the crease. I'm explaining to find your crease. Basically, you just put the brush right in the center of where you think it's at. And when you open your eye, the brush will fall right into it. That is your crease. So I'm just applying this in the crease, creating that transition between the lid color and what's going to be on the crease on top of this. And just blending all of that out. I'm also creating kind of like a V shape, an outer V on the outer corner. And just doing the same for the other eye. For the transition color, you always want to go a few shades lighter than what you used on your lid. This is just going to add some definition to the eye and kind of brighten up the look and have everything blend smoothly together. Alright, so now we're going to start contouring the eye to give it a little definition. I'm going to be going in with a darker shade. This is called Bossy. And I'm just using a kind of tapered off brush just to get into that inner crease a little bit better. And putting this right over the transition color. We're going to start building some color in the crease here to give it some more definition and darkness to the look. Alright, so now we're going to go in with a matte black color with that same tapered off brush. It's going to be the color Black Truffle, so you're just going to use very, very little black. This is basically, like I said before, just going to contour, give a bit more definition to the outer eye. You're going to just follow where we put that transition color as well as that secondary color and form that outer V onto the outer eye. Alright, so now I'm just taking this dry fluffy brush and just going to be blending everything together that's right above the crease into my brow bone almost, just to melt all the colors together so you don't have such a harsh line. I'm just showing you the before and after, before and after. Make sure you just blend, blend, blend. Alright, so now I'm using my Tarte palette. This is the Tartelette Toasted palette. I'm going to be using the shade Candle. It's kind of a shimmery off-white. It's such a pretty color. And I'm going to be taking this and just putting it right on my brow bone, right below my brow, just to highlight everything and complete the look. So the next step is going to be my eyebrows. Here I'm just explaining that I've tried the Anastasia Dip Brow and it just never seemed to really work for me. I always went back to eyeshadow. So this is the MAC palette that I use. And I just use a brown eyeshadow. I just always go back to using eyeshadow for my eyebrows. Don't ask me why. I've tried everything out there and this seems to be the only thing that just works for me. It gives me the most natural look. So just combed out my eyebrows and now I just use an angled brush, little eyebrow brush, and I like to wet it with the Fix Plus or even just like some water. It just makes the look so much more defined. So here we go. I usually just start with the bottom of my eyebrow first. Don't ask me why. I've been doing this same technique for so many years. I just always start with the bottom and then I work my way to the top like this. But I just start from the bottom and then I start to tail it out a bit. And I'm using a very light hand, nothing like very heavy. I'm not putting a lot of pressure. I'm just kind of naturally going with the shape of my eyebrow. And then at the front part of it, I just kind of like to fade it out. I don't really put any more of whatever's on my brush I use and just kind of fade it out. And then take that eyebrow brush once again and just blend everything together. Here I just forgot to line my waterline, so I'm just lining it with a simple basic black eyeliner pencil. Alright, next step is curling my lashes and applying the liquid eyeliner. Here I was explaining, as creepy as this looks, whoa, how I love this eyelash curler so much. It's by Tarte. This is the best eyelash curler I've ever used, so I definitely recommend it. Then I'm just using this basic liquid eyeliner by Wet n Wild, another one of my favorite products. I'm such a drugstore junkie for makeup. I absolutely love it. So just taking the liquid liner, I'm going to just put a really thin line as close as I can to my waterline. And I'm also going to do a little wing as well. I get a lot of questions about how I get my winged liner so perfect, and honestly it's just a matter of practice. The way that I practice was just by using like a pencil, like just a regular pencil black eyeliner, and putting it on my eyes, doing the wing liner, and then just tracing it over with liquid. That way if I had made a mistake with the pencil I could easily just remove it and start new. But it's definitely takes some practice, but once you get it down, it's super easy to get. Alright, so now the eyeliner is done. I'm just going to be applying these falsies, these false eyelashes by the brand Kiss, in the brand, it's called Poise, I believe, is the thickness of the lashes. They all have different names. So these are called Poise, and I like to just kind of like rub them like this back and forth just so that they get the shape of my eye. Sometimes you may need to trim them according to your eye shape. These perfectly fit the shape of my eye, so that was good. I didn't have to cut them down at all. And then just applying them with some of the lash glue. You can use the Duo Lash Glue, which is really good lash glue. This one has always done the job for me. It's just the same brand by Kiss, so whatever works. And you're just gonna let that get tacky. You don't want to apply them wet like this because they won't stick. And it will just kind of slide all over the place. So you just kind of want to give it a second just so that it could get tacky enough so that you can apply them. So I always start with the center and then work my way to the corners. Those dang corners are always the ones that want to lift, so make sure to get those corners down. And so here I have both my lashes on. I'm just going to blend my natural lashes with the falsies. I don't know what I was doing with my hair there. And just blend everything together. This is the CoverGirl Lash Blast Black Mascara. I love this mascara. It's really, really good. So just blending those lashes together with the falsies. Alright, so we're all done with the eyes. Now we're going to go for the lips. This is a Wet n Wild liquid lipstick in the shade Rebel Rose. I had some chapstick on my lips. I always put chapstick on my lips prior to doing my makeup just to let them get moist. So then just applying this Rebel Rose. I love these liquid lipsticks by Wet n Wild. They're super, super good. And that is the final look, you guys. I really hope you liked it. Here's a little close-up of everything. If you want to see more videos like this, please let me know. This is my first makeup tutorial on Beauty Flight. Thank you everybody so much for watching. If you have any special occasions coming up, like a wedding, I do full bridal parties, prom, your birthday, baby showers, quinceañeras, whatever the case may be. It doesn't even have to be a special occasion. Maybe you just want to get glammed. Let me know. I will be there for you wherever you are at. I will come to you and make sure that you are glammed up, okay? So once again, thank you so much for watching, you guys. And if you liked this video, please let me know, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.